Alright, so today we're going to be talking about games that I could not platinum. Games that were either just too hard or too shit to the point where I said, you know what, I didn't even say anything. I put the controller down and I wallowed in silence, in disbelief and disappointment of myself for not being able to have the capacity, the skill sets and the long skills to complete some games. Starting off with Batman Arkham Asylum. This does not have a platinum trophy beside it, so what happened in the game to stop me from getting a platinum trophy? Nothing, alright? That's a future video, I'm still working on it. Same with Arkham Knight. Okay, yeah. We gotta talk about this with my friend. South Park, The Stick of Truth. I will tell you a truth right now. I have never been more bored in my life playing a game. This is so shit. I'm sorry. Plus, you have to follow a guide the whole way through because there's so many missable. I regret starting that game. I really, really regret starting that game. And there's someone in the comments that keeps on saying for me to platinum the butthole one. No thanks. No. I know South Park gets a lot of love. People say it's just, you know, funny and it's very edgy, so it's cool. But the game is just an absolute snooze fest, bro. I am so sorry to say this because I know it's pretty highly regarded, but I gave up on the platinum because of boredom. That's crazy. And we also have Arkham City, which is not got the platinum. I'm still working on that as well. I was going to do the Arkham Trilogy, and then I Am Rob dropped a video doing the Arkham Trilogy, so I'm like, yeah, I might just step back for a while, let him have the moment. I might look like I'm trying to steal the spotlight from him. So I'm like, yeah, let's hold off on that. Then I went and did some other videos. I will go back and do the Arkham Trilogy because it's fun so far. It's challenging, all of the games, but it's fun. Then we have Hitman Absolution, which looks to be pretty close, right? 64%. Well, something happened which stopped me from getting the platinum, and it was a glitched trophy. And I mean, I can go back and try and fix it, but I just haven't got around to it yet. It's this trophy right here. Completes the game on any professional difficulty. I did that, and the trophy did not pop, so I guess I would have to do another playthrough and hope that it pops that time. But the game's quite long and it's not something you can just like blitz out really quickly, so I'm like, I didn't want to jump back into it right away. You know what's crazy about this one as well? I've been recording this video since May of 2023. Getting close to a year of recording this video. That's definitely the longest I've ever spent on a video. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 sitting at 5%. What happened here, you might be asking? Well, I did start it and then just didn't get around to finishing it, even though I can definitely do a lot. It's not like I'm stuck on everything, but something that did throw me off right away was Blackout. It's basically these trophies right here where you've got to unlock certain characters. The challenges to unlocking these characters are so unbelievably hard that I just, either I can't do it or it'll take me like maybe a year or two of trying to do it. It is definitely not something that you can just go and get done real quick. I mean, they both have 0.1% for a reason. I was trying to unlock Woods, and for example, we'll talk about Woods. Okay, so if you don't even know what if you don't even know what Blackout is, then it's pretty much Fortnite, but in Call of Duty. You know, it's like Warzone, I guess, but the first edition of Warzone back in Black Ops 4. So it's a battle royale, right? 100 players, all online, you're all on the map trying to win, okay? So you get one of these characters, which is Woods. You have to land in a certain spot, pick up his bandana, which there's only one of, by the way, so it's like, if other people are trying to get this trophy, they'll be going for it as well. So you've got to obviously fight for it, which is hard enough in itself. But if you get a bandana, great. But I think you then have to get in the helicopter, fly it around for a bit, and then jump out, and that's like the second part of the challenge, which is also kind of hard because people shoot me down all the time. And then the third part of the challenge is you have to win the game, which is obviously just the hardest part. Obviously, winning a game of Blackout is something I have yet to even achieve. I mean, there's trophies for that as well. My first win, and to win 10 Blackout games. I cannot win a single game. Never mind getting the bandana, flying the helicopter, then jumping out, and then winning for one character. Sonic Superstars, one of my most regretful purchases of the modern day revolution, my friends. This game was just boring, I guess. It was just nothing about it really got me into it. I did a few of the levels and just sacked it off because it was just not fun in the slightest. And Sonic is such a... It's one of them... Sega! It's one of the most iconic games of all time. It was back on the Sega Mega Drive, you know, them old Wii consoles that your mother and dad used to play back in the 1984s. Rise of Kong. Yeah, I think we all know about this game by now. This was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had, and I only got to 5%. I packed it in at 5%. Some of these other YouTubers actually got the platinum for this game. FIFA, yeah, FIFA 24 or FC 24. I unfortunately did pop a trophy just because I was playing for a bit of funsies. I played a match in Ultimate Team with a squad that has players from both male and female leagues. I never wanted to go for this platinum. I never can because of them flipping pro clubs trophies. I will never be able to play with pro clubs, peoples. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean on the PS3. I actually started this using the streaming service. I do have a PS3, but I set it up for Lego Batman 2, and there's a whole big kerfuffle with wires and stuff, and it's all dusty, and you know, it's gonna give me some sort of illness if I use that thing again. So, I don't know, my PS3 games. I tried the streaming service with Lego Pirates, and it was a bit ski-whiff, a bit rickety, a bit rockety, a bit Rocky and CC shaking up back in 2011. But yeah, that was enough to make me stop playing this one. Then we got Payday 3. What a just absolute... Right, I'm sorry, but every FPS besides Call of Duty has the most dog water sensitivity controls, and just, like, it's so hard to even play. I hate Payday! Burnout Paradise, okay. I started this game thinking that I could do it all solo, right? Got to 20%, I was like, yeah, this game's actually, it's fun, you know, it's a good wee racing game. And then we scroll down and see, this trophy right here. You've got to meet up with 7 other players inside the Wildcats baseball stadium. You have to get 7 other actual human beings in the same place. And I guess you can be like, yeah, go and see the gaming sessions. There's no way we're getting 7 people all on at the same time. Unless you guys want to do it. Is there 7 of you out there that want to get this Burnout Paradise trophy? Lies of P, oh my god! This game was fantastic for the short time that I had with it. So this was my first time experiencing a Souls game, and it was very fun but very challenging. And I guess like the feeling of defeating bosses was so good. Like when I defeated the Mad Donkey, the Parade Master, the Scrapped Watchman, I was like, oh shit, I've got a bit of spunk about me here! I'm one of the ultimate Souls players of all time! And then I came across the King's Flame, and this boss had me for breakfast, had me for lunch, and had me for dinner. I tried time and time again to defeat this boss, and I knew what to do, but I could not pull it off. And I ended up throwing in the towel, and I gave up. But I'm telling you right now, Lies of P is a game that I'm not done with, alright? I'm coming back for it, and I'm coming back for his fucking boner. Resident Evil 6. Okay, so I was actually going to do this game on its own, and then I had the grand idea of making one video and doing every single Resident Evil game. Can you imagine that? Just that video title alone. I platinumed every Resident Evil. And then I never continued that. Darksiders 2 is the next one on the list. And this was actually going to be for a random platinum challenge. I had this idea of, I mean, since I added like everyone back, I have so many friends. And there's like 100 people online all the time. So I had the idea of going to my friends list, scrolling down and up and down and up without looking. And then whichever one I landed on, I would platinum the game that they were playing right now. And some Portuguese bloke was playing Darksiders 2. So if that was you, you nearly got a video out of me here. But then the game was actually fucking hard, and I had to give up. Lego Jurassic World. Yeah, I kind of wish I continued this. Got to 32%, but this is definitely the most boring Lego game I've played. Maybe it's the dinosaurs. I don't know, it was just... Yeah, I'm sorry. Then we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time, by the way. And I know people are like, oh my god, but this game has jetpacks and advanced movement. I want boots on the ground. Well, are you happy now? Are you happy? Anyways, Advanced Warfare. Yeah, 59%, got kind of close. And there was one trophy that is really, really bad. It's really bad. And it's, well, these two right here. Flip a map and flip a map twice. You've got to go into this Exo survival mode, which is like, you know, waves of enemies that come at you. They get stronger and stronger as time goes by at the yellow and green. And you've got to get to, like, round 50 to flip a map twice. That is very fucking hard. In fact, that is insanely hard. And doing that on my own was just impossible. Black Ops 3. Alright, this is a big one that a lot of people have been asking for a long time. This is actually this was my first platinum attempt. It says 44% here, so you're probably like, oh, it's not even that good. But then, oh, this game had a lot of DLC, so we ended off on 86%. And the funniest thing about this game is that the reason as to why it stopped me from getting the platinum was actually because of a zombies trophy. I was on my way to getting personal decorator, you know. I did the game on realistic, which was, I mean, I have never been more patient with a game in my life, so I'm very proud of myself for actually getting through that. It took so long, but got it done. It was this one right here. In Shadows of Evil, kill 2 Margwas in a single round. I played Shadows of Evil time and time again, and I never got 2 in 1 round. Ever. FIFA 22, yeah, I mean, from this point onwards, I was not trophy hunting at all, so there's a lot of games that, like, this One Piece game, I don't even watch anime, I don't even watch One Piece. This was for a main channel video, and, like, that's always going to be there now. I would have to get Dead by Daylight's PS4 version done. Like, I'm not doing that, bro. Suck a big sausage. Fall Guys again? You think I'm doing that in Fallable Trophy twice? Are you having a Jimmy Giraffe? Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Oh, I do remember playing this, actually. And, I didn't realize that you have to save as you go. Like, what the fuck is this, 2002? Like, I'm sorry, but what am I doing here? Fucking Five Nights at... It's like the biggest franchise ever. So I'm like just playing the game, I'm getting through things, and then I die, and go way back to the start. And I'm like, alright, see you bye then, you fucking piece of shit. Friday the 13th. That game is so hard, and it's going to take about 200 hours. Among Us, just so boring. Rocket League, fucking hell, bruh. FIFA 22 again on the PS4 edition. 2K20, unobtainable platinum. Hitman 3 on PS4. I did Hitman 3 on PS5, but I would not want to go back and do it on PS4. GTA on I would have to do GTA 5 twice. Like, what am I doing here? World War 2, tough ass game there as well. And the earliest game that I have on this account is Watch Dogs 2, which I would actually happily get the platinum for. I might do every Watch Dogs game in one video though. We'll see how it goes. Watch Dogs 2 though is a fun, vibrant, colourful experience that I very much enjoyed for, you know, a day. Anyways, that is it for my backlog of games that I have not platinumed. As you would have seen in the video, I did start some. I even started recording videos for some. But for whatever reason I explained in the video, they did not come to light and the platinums were not achieved. Anyways, here's to a good year of platinums 2024. We will not be giving up on any. I'm saying it right now, so hold me accountable if I do. Drop a like if you enjoy this one. Subscribe to the channel if you are newsel. And I will see you in the next one.